your girl Shalae, and I'm back today with another video. In today's video, we're going to discuss states increasing the SNAP benefit minimum to $100. That's right, guys. No longer $23 for my seasoned seniors, but it's only one state that's proposing this. We're also going to talk about the Hot Food Act being included in the Farm Bill, where you can use your SNAP benefits to purchase hot food, at restaurants and different places. We're going to talk about the new SNAP website that launched and it's trash, all right? And we're going to talk about the backlog and more. So if you want to know what's going on in the lovely world of EBT, you already know what to do. Stay tuned. Your girl's got you covered. Now, if this is your first time tuning into my channel, hi, hello, hey friends. My name is Shalae, and here on this channel we discuss shopping, saving, and everything in between. I would love to have you a part of my internet family. Super easy. Click the big old red subscribe button down below when you're in, just like that. And while you're at it, go ahead and give me a like because it's December, and y'all, I haven't been on here because Mima, that's right, our governor, Kay Ivey, came through and sent us $150 stimulus checks. Everyone in Alabama received $150 as long as you had filed taxes. So your girl's been in them stores. All right, guys, don't forget, also, if you want to try out Amazon Prime, you can try it out for free $99 on me. All you have to do is click the link above or below. And, I mean, it's Christmas. Christmas time is here. So definitely try out some Amazon Prime. For all my Alabama people, let me know down in the comments below that you received your $150 yet. Mine did not come direct deposit. It came on Wednesday, I want to say by check, and a lot of people I know have received by check as well, okay? So let me know if you received that money. Let me know all the things. But yeah, let's go ahead and get started with the video. All right, so first we are headed to New York. What up, New York? Where Senator Rachel May is advocating for $100 minimum SNAP benefits amongst everything the rise in food insecurity in New York. So yesterday, Senator Rachel May, she announced a new legislation that is trying to set the minimum for benefits in New York's SNAP program to $100. Okay, now this bill would increase from that $23 that most of my seasoned seniors get to now each household would at least get a minimum of $100 if it is approved. Now, based on the federal guidelines, they will receive like a supplement from the state of New York to reach that $100 minimum. So pretty much the federal government will still pay their $23. New York would have to pay the additional $77. Now, this legislation comes as dozens of lawmakers have signed a letter encouraging the governor as well to support this SNAP increase throughout the state. So it's in its early stages as well, but they said throughout the early stages of the pandemic, Central New York families, they did benefit from that $95 emergency SNAP assistance. And then that also helped reduce like poverty in the state. It improved health outcomes as well as it boosted like the local economy. And then we know like earlier this year, they decided to remove that. And on average, most households lost about $151. So she's like, look, families are in need again. They are struggling to put food on the table. At least maintaining a minimum monthly benefit of $100, it will help to prevent some of those poverty, some of the poverty that may be going, as well as it will help out with the food insecurity in New York as well. Now, this is also especially critical in New York right now because they have like the highest percentage of SNAP participation in the nation as well. So let me know, have you guys in New York received your summer benefits, the $120? What do you think about the $100 minimum? Would this work? And guys, what I have seen is that if one state adopts it, a lot of times other states follow suit, right? But it's just getting one state to do it. And that is going to be Shalae's sweepstakes. Okay, you guys know every time I post a video, I am going to give out some type of gift card or Cash App. Let me know down in the comments below whether you're in New York or not. Would the $100 minimum benefit be beneficial? How would you benefit from it? And you could possibly be a winner. Okay, do not put your Cash App information down there at all. I will reach out to you and ask for that information, or I'll send you a message on Instagram if you have it. But usually I'll send you a message and you can win a $50 Cash App or a $50 Amazon gift card. What do you think about the $100 minimum, and should they have it or not? All right, so let's go ahead and move on to this farm bill. All right, guys, so right now, more than 100 lawmakers are pushing for the passage of the Hot Foods Act in the 2023 Farm Bill legislation. Now, this will allow SNAP recipients to buy hot and prepared food using your benefits. I mean, like, girl, you can get that rotisserie chicken. You can go to, like, you know, Papa Murphy's. But U.S. Rep. Abigail Spanberger of Virginia, she's leading the bipartisan effort, calling on the U.S. House and the U.S. Senate Agriculture Committee leadership to allow SNAP recipients to purchase hot food at grocery stores, at retailers throughout the program. She said hundreds and thousands of Virginia households, they rely on SNAP to feed their families, but right now this is an outdated provision that prevents SNAP recipients from using their benefits to purchase hot foods. And I agree, like, that is so outdated. Come on, guys. She said, meaning working parents cannot afford to purchase a sandwich or that rotisserie chicken from the grocery store. So if this Hot Foods Act is passed, then over 41 million SNAP recipients could use their benefits to purchase hot, ready-made meals for immediate consumption. Now, of course, I've done a video on this. I'll include that as well, where other states have already passed that. But it just depends. I know in California, they have certain counties. I want to say Michigan. But yeah, so let me know, what do you think about the Hot Foods Act? I mean, I think it's a no-brainer, right? Come on now. A lot of times they always do it when it comes to like a disaster or some type of like, you know, nature related, obviously tornado, hurricane, the fires in Maui. A lot of times you're able to get the hot food waivers, but let's quit making a waiver and have to do all that paperwork. Let's just go ahead and get people hot food right now, okay? Let's get into Christmas season. I mean, if we can get $150 in Alabama, clearly y'all can give out hot food. So we'll see. I'll keep you guys updated. And remember, we won't know anything about the farm bill until next year. So remember, they were supposed to have it passed by September 30th. Then they went to November 17th. And now I want to say they've been given to September 30th of 2024 for the farm bill. So I know SNAP covers 80% of the farm bill. It's probably going to be a lot of things in the farm bill from SNAP benefits, which this is a good thing. I'll be here to report on it. All right, guys, so let's go ahead and move over to Florida. Well, y'all new system is trash. Okay, throw it in the bag. Like, it's trash. All right, guys, so today Florida launched a new computer system that is intended to make it easier access for government benefit programs as well. So this includes, like, obviously SNAP or food assistance, as well as Medicaid, TANF, almost any federal government program. But problems have already been found with the system, because now it requires every recipient, you must re-register. That has sparked like some worries, and some residents are having a problem to obtain or even keep their benefits. So this new platform is called My Access. It was actually introduced on Tuesday, where residents were able to apply for, renew your benefits, even go ahead and look at your TANF, as well as you can apply or even check your account or upload like your information when it comes to your renewal for food stamps as well. And then of course Medicaid. But if you go check out like the Department of Children and Family Services Facebook page that was made on the system's first day, a lot of people on there was like angry. They was mad. They was frustrated. They were like, look, I'm unable to log in. I cannot sign in. They said also there's long wait times to even try to get help through the call center. They said this new system is crud. All right, I gave up. One user, they posted this. Somebody else said that they've called and no one is available, and it just keeps hanging up on people over and over. Then somebody else was complaining about the call center. This is a hot mess, okay? And the timing of this launch, I mean, it couldn't be at a worse time, right? This is like 3 weeks before Christmas. And so now the state decides that they want to introduce this program, as well as conduct the first eligibility check of a roughly 5 million Medicaid recipients since the end of the whole public health emergency as well. This was like, who thought of this and why? Why would you think that this is needed? People are taking vacation. People want to be home with their families. No one is trying to respond and answer these questions. I mean, was it really necessary to have everyone re-register instead of already just using your login information you have? And I hate that because like I be having to use sometimes like, you know, the same password, or now you got to have an exclamation point, a number, a capital letter, a lowercase letter. You can't use this password again. It is too much. So as of today, they said the average wait time, if you can complete the program, they said it's about 4 minutes. So they said give it some time. They're working with it. But let me know, all my Florida people, my sunshine people, let me know, have you went in there and re-registered? Was the system trash? Do you think it's gonna work? I mean, I'm sure it probably will. Okay, I'm gonna give it that. I'm sure it will. It just, y'all could have waited. You could have waited, Florida. You could have waited. But that's what we have going on in Florida. So let's go ahead and head over to Tennessee, where we're going to see if they're going to decide to opt in the summer EBT. All right. All right, so next year, Tennessee families could possibly see additional food assistance if the state officials decide to go ahead and not opt into the new permanent summer EBT program by the end of the year. So remember, I told you guys, states have until January 1st to officially opt into the program, which will permanently extend the pandemic era program. You guys know where families are eligible for $40 per child per month to supplement grocery costs. Now, more than a dozen states have already signed on, but Tennessee officials said they're still kind of evaluating the program. And I think as of right now, I had told you guys, I'm not sure if it was South Dakota, that they are currently the ones that said, no, they're not going to opt in. But Tennessee said that, you know, once they have a little bit more information, once they're able to see and, you know, calculate the numbers, they'll be able to confirm, according to the Department of Human Services spokesperson. Now, if we recall back, remember Tennessee, they kind of previously struggled with distributing pandemic EBT. The state did not apply for summer 22 benefits, remember, until mid-August, after the program had opened up in May, and then the funds were not distributed to families until like later fall that year. And then I remember like in 2020, Tennessee had risked losing about $50 million as well, where they require families to individually apply for the pandemic EBT cards, despite schools already had that information on file on who qualified for the program as well. So the state abandoned the plan that they was going to do after a lot of criticism was going on as well. But Tennessee, they different. They're real different. So hopefully I'll be able to report back and give you guys some good news. If you check out my other videos, I have talked about the states that were approved. And now that I done spent all my money from me, mom, from K Ivy, I gotta be here, y'all. So I'll be posting some more videos and telling y'all what states and everything. So just stay tuned if you're still worried about your state, because my $150, it didn't stretch that much. I mean, it was only like maybe 100 items I could get at the Dollar Tree, you know. It was good though. The streets was jumping in Huntsville. All right, so let's go ahead and move on to Alaska, where we're going to talk about their system backlog as well. All right, so a new SNAP backlog leaves 12,000 Alaskans waiting on food stamps. So this program right now has left like so many Alaskan recipients waiting for their benefits for months. We've talked about this, I want to say starting in August, but as of right now, there is more than 12,000 pending application. Now, the State Director of Public Assistance, they said that on Tuesday that there's a reason for the backlog. One was because like of office closures due to the poor weather. Of course, they had the short staffing, the computer system upgrades, but they said the biggest federal holdup is the requirement that was reinstated back in October after the federal public health emergency ended. So she said the single most impactful factor is the requirement from the Food and Nutrition Service for the state of Alaska to reinstate mandatory interviews for every application or recertification of SNAP that was processed. And I think that's been taking people down through the ringer, especially states, because they just don't have the people to do that. Now, she said before the interview requirement was reinstated, an application took about an hour to go ahead and process, but now the interviews make it where it nearly doubles that. Whereas she said before they could have processed about 100 cases a day, Now they're dropping to about 70 cases today, a day, and sometimes it's less than 70 cases a day as well. So she said, look, her department right now, they have went on and paused interviews just for now, and they are working with the federal officials on other ways to go ahead and streamline their process to try to get those benefits out to recipients as well. And they're not the only ones that's doing this in Texas. Their agency, they're trying to speed up their food assistance as well, because they understand like it's the holidays right now and they don't want any holiday hunger. So a lot of Texas families, they are struggling with food instability, and they're being forced to wait through lengthy delays before receiving their assistance to put food on their table. So remember, we talked about this in my last video where it was going down, like the employees were snitching, right? They were telling the state officials that, hey, look, we were told to hold these accounts, and it was a lot of whistleblower reports as well. Well, after that, the Texas Health and Human Service Commission, they decided to go ahead and ask the USDA to oversee a list of potential solutions to the problems that were causing the delays as well in processing these SNAP applications. So what they did was, they said, I think as of November, they had like a backlog in Texas of 138,000 new program applicants that have been waiting for months. And they said many of the delays are due to applications that are missing like wage and salary information. They also said that there was incorrect benefit allotments that were approved, as well as discrepancies that spurred in changes in a person's resident as well. So yeah, as of November, they were about 138,000 SNAP applications received more than 30 days before, and they had not begun any type of determination process. So one of the things that they're doing, I want to say that one of their representatives, they were doing like a raffle where they were doing 6 days of a Mary challenge, which will give some of the employees, like if they decide to complete 15 hours of overtime, that they would be entered for a raffle. Now, I don't know what they get. I don't know if it's a day off or extra money or anything, but that was an email that they sent out as well on Friday and said, hey, if you guys do this from December 4th through December 9th, that you will be able to get a raffle. So I'm not sure if that overtime push is going to shrink like the current application wait times. I don't know, $138,000, 138,000 applicants, that is a lot, but they're trying to get it down from 120 days to roughly between 50 and 70 days. So all my Texas people and Alaskan people, let me know, are you still waiting on your benefits? How long have you been waiting? It seems like Texas and Alaska has asked for some solutions or being able to oversee that you guys can get your benefits. Alrighty, and yeah, this is what we have, guys. This is what's going on in the world of EBT. It is a lot of news, and I'm going to be coming to you guys to bring it. Let me know down below which state do you reside in, as well as the sweepstakes question is $100 minimum. Okay, what do you think about that? Do you think it should be $100 minimum for SNAP benefits all across the state? And I'm a little bit worried because I know I'm going to have some people say, look, all I receive is $100. So if they increase the person that receives $23 to $100, then they need to increase everyone. But they're not stating that, guys. They're only stating for those that receive less than $100, at least bring them to $100. So I'm interested to see, and you may be a winner of $50 Amazon gift card or a $50 Cash App. Do not put your Cash App in the comments below because I don't want spam. I will let the person know down in the comments. You will see me talk to them if you are a winner. So don't put your information. I would not contact you off of YouTube or anything like that. It's not me. It's not your girl, okay? And as always, let me know if you're ready for Christmas or you're ready to just skip Christmas and head straight over to tax season. In any effort, as always, thank you so much for tuning in. Please like, comment, subscribe, grab you some Amazon Prime, and all my Bama people. Bama, hey, did y'all see Roll Tide? Okay, Bama, we up in that thing. And let me know if you got your $150. And I will talk to you later, Gator. Bye, guys.